BillyT.Detroit Radio. News, sports, entertainment, and a little foolishness.
And we are back. BillyT.Detroit Radio. This is podcast number 79, and we have a special guest in the studio.
79.
Yeah, we've been doing it for a minute, man.
First 78 was fabulous, too. Should have been here. Outstanding.
If you don't know that voice, it's the voice of Mr. Michael Colyer.
Yes,
How you doing, sir?
I am blessed and highly favored and honored to be here with you today, brother. How you feel?
I'm good, man. It's been a long time.
Man, it's been a long time.
Now, can I take you back?
Take me back.
Okay, because you used to come to Detroit quite a bit, and I hosted a few of those shows.
Yep.
And I want to say we were maybe at the music hall or something. Mm-hmm. And after the show, we went out to eat.
Where'd we go?
I think we went to Fishbones.
Okay, I like Fishbones.
And so it was a group of us.
Right.
And we're sitting there talking, and there was a homeless guy outside the window.
Okay.
And you said, "Give me your stuff. Anybody, what you got left over?" All and right. Everybody tried, "What you doing?" And you said, "Give it here." And you took it outside to the guy.
Wow. And
you said, "There's no excuse for us to sit here and eat." And that man is out there homeless.
Wow.
That was a beautiful thing. I never forgot that.
Did he accept the food?
Yes, he did.
Nowadays,
yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
Okay, he was very happy.
Good.
And I understand you went through a little bit of that yourself at one time.
I never have, and people have created a myth about that.
Okay, I always didn't know for sure.
People always thought that, people have said that they thought I was homeless. People even said, "Well, you used to say that in your act." I ain't never told that lie ever. But, I spent 9 years doing street performance.
That's what it was.
Right.
At Venice Beach?
At Venice Beach, and where I'm going back and doing my 1 hour special this October.
Okay.
Called The King of Venice Beach.
Okay.
So on that show, we're going to create a stage that looks like a king's crown. Mm-hmm. I'll stand in the middle of that in the center of Venice Beach and do a 1 hour special.
And what, just people just come around and gather around? Don't cost nothing?
Don't cost a thing.
Now, did you make a living doing that?
Quite a living. I was out there for 9 years, 86 to 95. And the thing is, 4 years after being out there, I got on a show called Star Search. So I won that for $100,000.
Oh, really?
Then I turned right around and gave half to the homeless.
Boom.
So
That's
people put 2 and 2 together and got 7. They said, well, since he working out in the street, he probably live in the street. Now he got money, so he giving back to the people in the street. No, I gave back because that's what we're supposed to do. We are here to serve.
And I think that's what we got, where we got that from. Yeah. That was a myth.
Oh, yeah, they made that up. And people take it and run with it because people love
it sounds
a
good.
Nice story.
It's a good story.
Fabulous story. And I don't stop people from telling it. A lot of times I don't even correct them. I say, you go on with your bad self. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't be any shame in it. You know, it would be a great thing, actually, to have come that far away to where I am now. But all of us are only, I don't know, one paycheck. One
paycheck, baby.
Ourselves.
You got that
so
right.
So we have to remember that God created us out of nothingness, and he did it in the name of love. And so we have a mission. Our mission is to serve. Am I my brother's keeper? You damn right. And my sisters too. It is my job to find you if you need help and to help you, man. Because every time you help somebody, you're helping yourself. Every time you give anything to anybody, you're giving it to you. Mm-hmm. You can't give something to somebody without giving it to you. And so every time you heal someone, you heal the world. And that world healing begins with yourself, man. So I'm always trying to give to people, help people. I want to make more money so I can help more people.
There you
know
go.
What I'm saying? Because I already got stuff. I got so much stuff, I ain't got no place to put it. So I always want to help other people. And the fact that you could remember this after all those years.
Yeah, it touched me.
It touched you.
Exactly.
Which healed you in a way because it also helps guide your eye as to how we should treat our brothers.
Yes.
And when I say our brother, he ain't got to be black or white. He's whoever needs your help, man.
Random acts of kindness.
Yeah.
I say this all the time. It's nothing wrong with that. It just makes your world a little better, the world around you. You may not fix the whole world, but you can fix that world around you.
That's right.
And that's what you do.
And you just do one person at a time. You don't want to try to fix the whole world because you can't.
Exactly.
Nobody can.
Right.
Jesus Christ couldn't save everybody, and he did everything. He turned water into wine, walk on water, and you see what they done to him.
Right.
So I'm saying you can't help everybody. Some people ain't gonna want your help because they're so deeply entrenched in their own personal pain that they can't really open their eyes wide enough to see that it's all good because it's all God.
Michael Colyer is in the studio with us on the BillyT.Detroit Radio Podcast. And where are you from originally, Mike?
Chicago, South
Chi-town.
Side, Robert Taylor Home, 4352 South State Apartment 909.
Oh, you right down the road.
Right down, hop, skip, and a jump.
And what took you to California? Was it now, did you start doing comedy in a plane?
No, actually, I actually drove. I'm joking about that, but I drove with everything I owned inside a 1967 Buick LeSabre. And
that's
everything else I sold. So I can go to California and do comedy in the street.
Now, did you start comedy in Chicago? Or did you?
I started in Chicago on State Street as a street performer. I did it in 1985, but winter came, and
slowed things down a little
was
bit.
trying to hear jokes in December on State
In
Street.
Chicago.
That's why I packed up everything and went to California, where it's warm most of the time.
So you said, I'm not going to go in the clubs. I just want to perform on the street. So what was that?
I didn't say I wasn't going to go in the club. The club said, we're not letting you in.
Oh.
That's what the club said. I didn't have a reputation or a name. I was just a Negro who wanted to do some comedy.
So you said, I'll do it myself.
Yeah, and people were like, who are you? You don't know you. Get out of here.
Really?
And so I just went out and started doing street performance. And
Now, when you do that, I mean, what do you do? Just set up, stand there, and start talking?
I got jokes, y'all.
How'd you get?
I got
that
jokes.
what you did?
You better get them while I got them, because when they gone, they gone.
And people started stopping.
I don't have to be out here doing this, man. I could be at your house right now taking your stereo equipment. But no, I'm standing here trying to tell jokes that you can go back and tell at work and be a hero.
What's a joke I can tell at work?
Okay, a horse is talking to a zebra.
A horse talking to a zebra.
Rapping to a zebra.
Oh, okay.
Trying to pick zebra up.
Oh, get him a little.
Finally, the zebra turned to the horse and says, hey, what do you want? The horse says, you know what I want, baby. Now get over here and take off them pajamas. Yes, sir.
Because you don't look right in those.
No, because you know what I want. So anyway, so the thing is that it's humor is healing. Mm-hmm. Humor turns your life around. It changes you. It uplifts you. And it is physically, medically healing. There are records that will say it in writing. Doctors will tell you that if you laugh more, you'll live longer.
Yeah.
So I'm healing the world as they're paying me. You know?
Yeah.
So jokes are it. I got in my car, I went to California so I could do it in the street. I ended up doing 9 years on Venice Beach every Saturday and Sunday without fail. 5 1-hour shows a day, noon until 5 p.m. That was from 86 to 95.
Wow.
And during that time, everybody named Mama came out to Venice because everybody goes to Venice. And so they would see me because I had the biggest crowd out
And they
there.
said, what's going on over there?
What's going on with that crowd?
So
We
did
gotta go
somebody
see it.
discover you, or what was the next step for
I
you?
still haven't been discovered yet. But being out there, I have many opportunities, so folks would come up and invite me to audition for their show.
Okay.
So I did a bunch of movies. Robert Townsend knew about my comedy, so he put me in his first movie, Hollywood Shuffle.
Hollywood Shuffle,
I had but one line. My line was, no, it's a muffler. But it got me $1,004.
That was a great movie.
That was a gang of money. It was a great movie, and it allowed me to get in the Screen Actors Guild.
A lot of people started in that movie. A lot of Wayans.
Absolutely. My man Red, Ronaldo Ray.
Yes.
Bernie Mac.
Yeah.
What's her name? Simply Marvelous.
Oh, wow. She was in there?
Oh, yeah.
That was a lot.
She
It was so
played the wife of Ronaldo Ray.
Okay.
Right.
When you go back and look at those movies and you start seeing, there's so-and-so and so-and-so, that's really great. That Robert Townsend helped a lot of people.
He helped a lot of people with that movie. It made, what's the name of star? Who's the boy who did all of the movies with Jackie Chan?
Oh, Chris Tucker.
Chris Tucker. Man,
Yeah.
Chris Tucker star. He didn't have but 2 scenes. He walked away from that thing as a star.
Wow.
So it was I don't know if Eddie Griffin was in that.
I can't remember.
But I knew TLC was in it.
Were they?
Oh, yeah.
They were little girls. Let me see. They were just starting, probably.
They were the group,
Yeah.
So but that got me in there because he knew about me on Venice as well. And actually, from that, Bernie Mac also knew me. He was my friend. And he got me on Def Jam that first season.
Okay.
I didn't even know what it was, but his word and his encouragement got me on that. But then I did my second movie, Hot Shots Part 2. With Charlie Sheen. I got that from being out there.
Oh,
the director
wow,
saw me
yeah.
and said, come audition.
Okay.
I did Johnny Be Good. That I got because the director saw me on Venice Beach. I ended up shooting that 3.5 weeks. It was Uma Thurman, who was 17 and spoke 7 languages. Robert Downey Jr., and who's now rich enough to pee cream.
Iron Man.
And who was the guy from Sweet 16? What was his Anthony Michael Hall.
Yes.
They were the stars of that. So
Okay.
a lot of work came from that. Everybody, Mama came out there and saw me. Eddie Murphy, who I looked up to, who's the reason I even got into the game, would come out there and see me. And Rick James all the time would come. And
Wow.
Arsenio Hall, and you name it. And that
Man,
got
you
me
just were
endorsed.
hanging with these people.
Well, not hanging. They visit me, but they ain't hanging.
Oh, they didn't let you
I
hang.
never did tea and crumpets. They didn't take me
They
back
didn't
to the
take you to-
house.
Oh, okay.
They come over and say nice things. They put money in the basket. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And that what they gave me was encouragement.
Yeah.
For them to come over and say, hey, we love your work. Robin Williams came to my show and told me I was brilliant.
Wow.
And to hear that from Robin Williams, you can't tell me nothing.
I know that's right.
After that,
because
you
your comedy was similar to him, that quick-witted, moving.
Quick, though. I don't know nobody as
That
quick
boy
as
was
him.
fast.
But
Oh,
I
he was
quick,
good.
you
He
know?
was good. good.
And my first year out there, we started the Comedy Act Theater. I started day one with Robin Harris.
Okay.
And Robert Townsend and Keenan and Ivory Wayans. And who else? Rusty Condit. And they started the Comedy Act Theater, which became the breeding ground for all the young comics. So I have been very, very, very blessed in this life, and it all came from telling jokes.
There it is.
You know, now I'm doing movies and books and everything, and it all came from the impetus of just telling jokes. Most of them I stole from Red Fox.
Yeah, that's
he couldn't use them no more. You know, I wasn't stealing from somebody alive. It ain't like he gonna get up and tell them. You got to keep
that's my joke,
jokes alive, man. Hey, boy, that's my joke. That's right. That's right.
So what are you doing now? What do you have in the works?
Tons of things. I just got through shooting a pilot for Mike Tyson's new show called Rolling with the Punches.
Now, I wanted to see his one-man show.
Wasn't it great?
I wanted to see it. I missed it here.
Amazing.
But I can only imagine him.
It was amazing.
Because he's got a great story.
You saw a side of him you didn't really realize was there. He's a great human. Very positive, very funny, great sense of humor.
Okay.
You know, his wife, Kiki, actually wrote the one-man show, and she's currently writing his second one-man show. So he's about to do the second one.
So what's his movie going to be about?
What movie is this?
You said Mike Tyson
I'm doing
or
his
TV show. What's that going to be about?
Well, have you ever seen Curb Your Enthusiasm?
Love it.
Well, imagine if you saw Curb Your Enthusiasm, but it was Mike Tyson's story, surrounded with folks who are smart and funny with ad lib, and he just walks through his life and do his life and I play his ignorant cousin, the one who ain't really his cousin.
But wanna be.
Every star got some food nearby. You know that's my cousin, don't you? That's me and the great Russell
Peters.
Russell Peters.
Good guy.
Russell Peters is
funny guy.
also
Funny
in
guy.
there. We're very funny. He's one of the sidekicks, and so he's going to load it up with great people, and we're just going to do his story, you know. And meanwhile, I'm doing comedy shows all around the world. I'm doing my one-man play, which is called Michael Colyer's Mama. If you like your mama, you'll love this show.
Now, what is Michael Collier's one-man play going to be about?
Well, my play is about my life being raised in the ghettos of Chicago. I first lived in the lower ghetto, then we moved up to the upper ghetto. We're moving on up. That's moving to the projects. 1962, I moved into Robert Teller home, 4352 South State Apartment 909.
You will never forget that.
You will never forget that. As long as I
that.
live, man, I was there. It meant the world to me, man. And when I think about it, I was only there 6 years.
Okay.
I was there from 62 to 68 before we moved to Morgan Park. But I moved from lower ghetto to upper ghetto. Then my mom broke us out and took us out to the suburbs and bought us a home and that whole thing. But my story tells the whole story of my mother and her great love for my father, but a great love for her first high school sweetheart, which later my father came into the picture. And so she had 5 sons by my dad. And then things was falling apart with them. And then my mom went to get her car washed one day. Who you think was washing the car? Her high school sweetheart.
What?
And they fell right back in love. Like 25 years and never had changed anything. She went home and told my daddy all bets are off. Whoop. She gonna get back with her high school sweetheart, and she continued her life. And I mean, it tells our story of how then I learned to be an actor, and from acting I learned to do comedy, and comedy took me to Hollywood, and Hollywood took me to stardom, and stardom took me to crack. So I did crack for 23 years, and as of March 1st, I have 8 years of pure sobriety. So I tell my story of my addiction, of my sobriety, of all the joy that comes from it. I say if y'all get a chance, go to my podcast is called thehappypod.com, and you'll hear me on there doing an hour interview with another addict and a wonderful man, my friend, the Academy Award winner, Lou Gossett Jr.
Now, I did not know Lou Gossett had a drug problem.
Well, I think his was alcoholism more than anything else, but he's an addict, and an addict is an addict.
No matter
and there's
what.
a lot of addiction out there. It's food addictions.
That's me. I have that. I eat every day.
There you go.
I can't stop.
Me too. I cannot skip it. I can't skip a meal. Look like some people having more meals than they should.
Thank you.
Food addiction. There's a dressing addiction. People have clothes they can't stop buying. You know, so
there's a physical addiction. These girls injecting themselves with stuff. Yeah.
It's all kind of addictions out there, and they all come down to the same thing about you getting back your self-control and about you keeping God first in your life. If you with God, you can. One with God is a majority. If God is in your life, especially if you keep God first, you can do anything and everything, and that is a lesson I learned. So I don't cry about my addiction. I enjoyed myself when I was out there getting out. What? I was having a great time. In fact, when I first got sober, I missed crack. I
can imagine,
but I missed it like that bad girlfriend. You don't want to make love real
it was good, but it wasn't that
when you
good.
get through making love to her, you crazy.
Yeah.
You get out this house and you don't take my number, get out of here, don't call me.
Right.
I missed it like that. But it was an addiction, and it put my life on hold, and I missed a lot of opportunities. And now a lot of folks pass by me who used to look up to me, and now they're superstars, and I'm just a regular star, and I don't complain about a thing. I think complaining is a sin. I have God in my life, so I already have everything. Plus, I really do have everything. I have everything, and everything we really need. It don't cost money, The things that matter in life don't cost anything. I'm in love with the greatest woman in the whole wide world. Her name is Kelly McCann, and she is amazing and awesome and beautiful and spirited.
You've been married how long now?
I'm not married.
Oh, you're not married?
We've been engaged. We've been together 6 years. We're engaged, but we just bought our first home, the first house I ever bought in my life.
Wow.
So once we move in there and get settled, then we're going to say I do and do it like that.
Well, you already done said I do, so that's all that matters.
I'm married to her.
Yes,
every way except on paper. I'm married to her. But before her, I was married for 24 years to a woman I've been with for 28 years. It was a good run. But when the thing is over, the thing is over.
It's over. Like your mama. It's over.
Yeah. Like my mom. My mom loved my father. We loved my father. But the thing going on between them just wasn't working no more.
Yeah.
And when things stopped working, the best thing to do is move along.
Okay.
Worst thing in the world is to stay somebody with the rest of your life who keeps you miserable. You don't need to be miserable for the rest of your life just to keep it quiet. It's just like the joke about the elderly couple, 89 years old, and they went to the judge and they wanted a divorce. And the divorce judge said, wait a minute, y'all been married over 50 years. You want a divorce now? Why'd you wait so long? He said, always waiting for the kids to die. So a lot of times people figure like it's just better for appearance's sake. Don't do that. It's about your heart's sake. Okay. You only get one you. You came in here by yourself.
There you go.
You leaving by yourself. The first time I see him double up a casket, I'm changing my life. You leaving by yourself. So it's on you to be happy. And joy is a birthright. God gave you that joy. If you don't have happiness, that's on you. That ain't on your woman or your kids or your mom and them. That's on you. It's on you to get your joy. I remember when I was divorcing my wife, she was saying something about I was trying to take her joy. I can't take your joy. I never gave you that. God gave you that. He's the only one who can take it away. Nobody can take my joy. I don't care if every comic in the world is greater than me. I'm still happy every day. I wake up in the morning, I pop up out of bed, ready to go. I'm walking 35% faster. My heart has something extra to throb about because I love life and I love God. And there's nothing greater that's going to change that. There's nothing lesser because ain't nobody better than me. And I ain't better than nobody.
Michael Colyer.
Yes, sir.
Oh, my God.
All the way live.
And, you're inspiring right now talking to you, but your comedy has always been very positive and very inspiring. You tell stories that make you feel good when you leave.
Wear condoms, please. People are still dying from AIDS. I don't know if y'all know that. Maybe it ain't in the news no more, but people are still dying from STDs and getting sick and ill. You got to strap up. They got condoms in a 6-pack, 8-pack, and 12-pack now, so you can be ready. 6-pack is for
never run out.
6-packs for the Hispanic brother. That's for making love Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but off on Sunday. 8-pack, that's your black brother. That's for making love Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and twice on Sunday. And of course, the 12-pack, that's the white guys. That's for making love
once a month.
January, February, March, April. Please strap it up. Heal yourself, baby. Take care of you. My comedy will always heal you as well as make you laugh and have a good time.
Michael Colyer, thanks so much for taking a little time out. I know you stopped out by to see Mason and you're hanging out.
This is my honor. I thank you, sir, for inviting me in to share this with your folks, man. And I do want to say, although it's a different station, if y'all around Monday, go and listen to The Breakfast Club. They say it's a big show nationally, and I'll be getting interviewed by Charlemagne the God.
And if they miss it, they can pull it up on YouTube. It's always on YouTube.
It's always on YouTube.
Now, again, your podcast is?
My podcast is called The Happy Pod.
TheHappyPod.com.
People can follow me on Twitter under Michael Colyer or Instagram at Michael_Colyer, or go to my fabulous webpage, TheRealMichaelColyer.com, and just keep looking out. I'm coming to your home. I'm coming to your hometown with my one-man show, Michael Colyer's Mama. You need to come and bring everybody with you.
Bring everybody with you.
And see my show, y'all. This is going out today.
Yeah, yep.
See my
I'm posting
show.
it as soon as we finish.
Come and see my show. I'm at the Punchline, the world famous Punchline here in the fabulous city of Detroit. 1 show tonight, 2 shows Friday, 3 shows Saturday. Michael Colyer, your man, $100,000. I didn't come to sit down. I came to get down.
Michael Colyer, thanks again for stopping by the BillyT.Detroit Radio Podcast.
Yeah.
Peace.
BillyT.Detroit Radio. The show's so dope, you might kill some brain cells.
I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about my brain cells now. I burned too many brain cells down to be worried about a brain cell now. I burned too many brain cells